to Queen's Crafts by Bridget. I'm Bridget. Thank you for joining me today. Whether you're new here or you've been around since my very beginning, I truly appreciate you coming by and spending some time with me. If you're looking for me anywhere else on the internet, all my socials are linked in the description box below for your ease and convenience. But the major one is my website, which is queenscraftsbybridget.com. And that is sponsored from the wonderful Steve over at Harnell Media. So if you don't know Steve, maybe go check him out. If you're looking for a website, wonderful person to work with, very easygoing, and is very, very prompt in his response, no matter the time of day or night that you get a hold of him. Now today we have a multitude of different reasons to come and hang out. One is we are going to be redrawing our winner from the replay draw of my Potiversary party. So please stick around to the end to find out if you were that winner. Also, I dyed some yarn and some fiber. It didn't sell at my live sale, so I'm going to show it here. If you're interested in that, please do reach out to me via one of my socials, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, or email. And we will work out something to get that whatever yarn you wanted in your hands. Also, I've done a little spinning. You might have noticed that I put up a spinning tutorial. I know that not all of you spin. Actually, a vast majority do not. However, a friend of mine, Miss Liz at Liz Crochet and More, asked me if I could make her a tutorial. So I was able to do so. While I was doing that, I spun up a couple little minis. So I'm going to show those to you. And I actually started and completed a crochet project. Can you believe it? It's only been forever and a day. So let's look at our crochet project. First, this comes, the pattern is from my wonderful friend at Kristal from Hook That Yarn. There is a tutorial as well as a written pattern available. Now, I did not complete this pattern to its specifications. It can be even cuter yet, if you can believe it, than what I have made. So please do check out her tutorial or her written pattern. I will have both linked down in the description box below for your convenience. Now, Kristal wrote a pattern for a reversible pumpkin. I, however, have no real need or want for a reversible pumpkin. However, I am very keen on little containers for little things such as stitch markers and whatnot. And I didn't want to stuff my pumpkin, so the stem is completely removable. Just pop it off. And the inside is completely hollow. Now this is a double layered pumpkin, as it would suggest, being reversible. I, however, did the top bit a little bit different, so I could reverse it, but it would take a whole lot of finagling, and I don't want to. I wanted mine to be like a little stash spot for stitch markers or other small miscellaneous goodies. And then I can just put my lid on and hide them. No one will ever know that it is actually a stash container. So I thought that was a really fun project. It only took me a couple nights while I was doing some editing to crank this out. So you can totally get a few of them done before Halloween. You can use it as Halloween decorations, but you can also use it as fun fall decorations for your Thanksgiving holidays and whatnot coming up. I plan on sticking mine out with my cornucopia, and then once the holiday season is done, oops, it will come back into the craft room with me and be used what I made it for. There we go. Now, I attempted the tutorial that I made this week a couple times. The first time I was checking out my new camera, and I did not know that to be able to zoom in and zoom out, I had to record in a 360 mode. So I recorded in a flat mode. So I wasn't able to zoom in the way I wanted so that Liz and anybody else that's following the tutorial could truly see what my hands are doing in that tutorial. So this mini was born. This mini I spun up trying to make the first tutorial. This is some of my hand-dyed fiber. I dyed up one extra holiday celebration box last year, so I just snuck out one little bit of fiber and made this. Well, then I realized that I couldn't do what I wanted to do, so I grabbed the fiber that my friend Kristal, the yarny chicken crazy cat lady, made. She sent me a roll egg with, see if I can locate where I put it. Aha. I put it where it belongs, so of course I couldn't find it. Kristal spun me up this beautiful yarn here, and when she sent me this yarn, she sent me a roll egg, and I turned that roll egg into some yarn. Now this is the first time I've successfully spun from a roll egg and enjoyed the yarn from it. So yay me. I was able to spin from a roll egg. I actually told Kristal that she could do roll eggs up for me anytime, because very successful, very much enjoyed spinning that. Oh, I forgot to give you the list. We have a list of cauldron names. We have a good size list, so buckle up. We have Jennifer Redgate, Sharon Sutcliffe, Artie, Michelle Romano, Lisa Knits, Crafty333, Maribella's Hooked, Stephanie Hoffer, Linda's Crochet Channel, Melanie J, Kane Kim, Alley Cat Crochet, Sandra John, M. Hain, Miss Mary, Sanja Creations, Fell944, which is Miss Angela, Jenny C, Oodles and Caboodles, and Navy Mommy, Karen JSP, and Bears Crochet Critters. Congratulations, everybody, and thank you very, very much for your active participation in the channel. If you do not know what I'm talking about with cauldron names, this cute little cauldron sitting right back here. When I purchased that, I decided that we were going to take 3 names out of the comment section of every single video and post and whatnot that I do here on the channel, and those 3 people were going to go into the cauldron and be chosen. One of them could be chosen as a winner at the beginning of every month for the proceeding month. So all these people are now eligible to become that winner. Please do keep on the comments so that you can maybe make it into the next batch. Now, for hand-dyed fiber and or yarn, we're going to start with the fiber because there's only 3 of them. They are all 4 ounces approximately. Now, this one I called a Magic Potion. Now, of course, this is not going to show true to color, unfortunately. If you want to see the colors as true as they are, please do check my live sale from last Monday, because the colors showed up beautifully in that live video. But I will add some pictures at the end of this video, so hopefully those pictures will show a little bit better. What is here is a brighter green, and then a very dark tealy blue, and then up here is again a lighter green, and then we've got some very mega dark and deeper blues of teals. And again, I called this one Magic Potion. Now this one is Peace and Serenity. It is actually pink like you're seeing there, and blues. And that one's fairly true to color, actually. Not 100% spot on, but fairly true. And again, this is Peace and Serenity, and it is 4 ounces. And then this one here is a Mother Nature, and that one is fairly true to color, other than this bit up here is a dark, like blood red type of red. It is not a bright red like you're seeing on your screen. This is a proper olivey green. And then this is a black and purple mix, as you're seeing there. And this one I called Mother Nature. Now these next ones, I have 2 apiece, and I think I have them all separated by the yarn style. This one here is called Faye. It is 393 yards. It is a single strand roving yarn. All of my yarns are either dyed with kitchen safe food coloring or things found in nature, such as herbs and flowers and whatnot. So, like I said, there's 2 of these. Now this is a pretty light green with some different different shades of green, I guess, and then different shades of blue. I realize that I think all you're seeing is the blue, at least on this device at this time. I will have pictures of these at the end. This one here is a Baby Bell. Now this one was completely dyed with hibiscus flowers. Again, they are 393 yards apiece, single strand roving. So this one is Baby Bell. Now this one here was a mixture of the hibiscus flowers with some blue food coloring. And this one I called Tinkerbell. And again, they're 393 yards. My fiber and yarn are $25 per. Now you do not have to get both. It does make it easier on me if you do, but I am not going to force you to get 2 if you only need 1. This one I called a Fauna. Again, 393 yards. It is pinks and blues and a hint of black. This one is Aphrodite, 393 yards, and it is greens and pinks, as you're seeing. Aphrodite. This one here was Magic Meadow. Now this is a self-striping yarn. It goes from a navy blue into a navy blue, bright blue, tealy green, and then a dark or a brighter green and a dark green. Now you'll see plenty of white speckles, and the reason that is I took this yarn from the hank down into a cake and then cranked it through my my small adding machine and dyed the blanks. That's how we got it to be self-striping, so I know where all the colors went. But the little white bits or stone washing type effect is because it was dyed while in the blank, so the blank does add a little bit of resist, and therefore you're going to have some white spots. I think it is a very pretty yarn. It is not only self-striping, but it is very tonal, and like I said, it has that blue jing stone wash effect. I think it's awesome. I cannot wait to see this yarn made up into something, and again, it is Magic Meadow. This one here is a Cornish Pixie with 393 yards. And of course, you're not going to see this as it is. This is purples and blues. I know you're seeing it as blues. Again, please do check the photographs at the end of the video. Now, these ones here is the only one that I have 4 of. This is a dark mauve type colorway with some hints of blue in it. It is very pretty. It is not what I was looking for. I was hoping for like a gray, almost black. Unfortunately, with food grade colors, you don't always get the easiest time with blacks and purples. I fight very hard to get those colors. This time it didn't work out, but the result is very pretty either way. Not exactly my colorway, but I think would make an awesome project. Now these 2 here are very unique, as I took 2 hanks of my Hobby Lobby hand dyed yarn and over dyed it. This is what I came up with. It is called Magic Forest. It is different tones of teals and blues with a little bit of speckling effect underneath. And that is because this was initially a speckled yarn. This one I called a Magic Forest, and there are 400 yards per hank. Now this one we have 3 of. This is Hemdale. It is a 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon. This is a sock base. It is 434 yards per hank, and it is like pinks and blues and purples. That's fairly true to color right there. Again, well, this was actually my thumbnail yarn for the live sale, not only this time, but last time. Now this one here we only have 1 of, and again it's 75.25 and 437 yards. This one is called Red Jasper. Again, it is a deeper red than what you are seeing on the screen. And then we have a Rose Quartz, again 75.25, and that is fairly true to color, different tones of pink. We also have Blue Lace Agate, which is dark blues all the way down into like a navy blue, or all light baby blue, from like a navy to a baby. Very pretty. And this one is Blue Lace Agate. And last but not least, we have Delphinium, which is a very dark, like hunter type green and blues. So it's not really showing you the greens very well. Let me see. There we go. There's the greens. All right, so we have our wonderful picker wheel here. Thankfully, it was still there because my winner did not contact me. So we are going to pop this button here and pick a new winner. Kane Kim number 42. So there we go. Kane Kim 42. You are my new winner. If Miss Kane Kim does not get a hold of me so that I can send out her prize, I won't be drawing another redraw. I get really irritated having to redraw and redraw and redraw, so I only redraw one time. So hopefully Miss Kane Kim will get a hold of me so that I can send her prize out to her. Like I said, if you would like any of these yarns or fibers, please reach out to me at your convenience and wherever is easiest for you. Until next time, I truly hope that you are crafting your happiness. Bye for now, my friends.